Maybe you already heard about Miyamoto Musashi. Musashi was perhaps the greatest samurai in our history in this world. As history says, he fought 61 duels and didn't lose any of them. In other words, we can say that he was very wise, and in addition, he carries within great wisdom about self-discipline. 1 week before he passed away, Miyamoto Musashi works a book called Dokudo, which literally means the path of walking alone. And this book he shows us how to be more disciplined in his life, how to make more things in his life. Well, my name is Yuzi, and after analyzing this work, I came to present to you what I learned in this samurai knowledge of how to live a more disciplined life, to achieve your goals, and have more efficient ways. So today, until the end of this video, you will not understand not only his mentally, but also you will learn things that probably is never crossed in your mind before. Today we are going to see the first 5 principles of Miyamoto Musashi Dokudo. Principle 1. Miyamoto says in his first principle that we must accept everything exactly as it is, because if you don't accept this, they lead you to illusion. And when we are deluded, we end up losing the ability to act effectively in the world. And it makes us life more painful because everything action results in failure. Successful requires us to see the world clear. For this, we need to start by accepting everything. Accept the world in this real form. Accept reality as it is. And a person who is disciplined accordingly accepts reality to learn to work together with it and not against it. The second principle of the Miyamoto Musashi Dokudo is do not seek pleasure for pleasure's sake. When you make pleasure by your main objective, it will be one of the quickest and most guaranteed paths to failure. Quickest and shortest paths are related to addictions that are harmful and superficial to our mind, such as processed foods, drugs. That is one of the biggest problems, and something that we all face at the same point: the fucking pornography. You've seen it, everyone has seen it at least one time in their lives. That's a fucking problem. The proposalism, determinant, and others too is a problem for us. Because things like this offer us quick pleasure, repeating what I said already in my video about why we don't feel the same pleasure when playing. Things that offer us quick and easy pleasure end up being harmful in the long term, not only for our mind but also for his body. While activities that are initially painful, such as running, exercise, study, reading, end up being beneficial to his lives in the long term. So a disciplined person does not seek pleasure for pleasure's sake, but at the contrary, they seek activities that will change day and that make they grow, and that give us the pleasure in the long term. For me. Miyamoto Musashi third discipline is do not depend on any circumstance of a partial feeling. Feeling decisions about decisions indicates doubts about how to actually proceeds in the best actions to take in the case that like this is not make any decisions. It is about reserving your judgment and not jumping to hasty conclusions about anything. What to do is continue exploring and looking for evidence of truth until the doubt completely disappears. For me, so a disciplined person listens to their body and does not actually hastily, but rather actions on when they are sure that the moment for action has arrived. Thus avoiding hastily improvement decisions. The fourth principle of Miyamoto Musashi is think light about yourself and deepest about the world. Thinking too much about yourself is often a self-sabotaging activity. That's literally a self-sabotaging activity. What will you achieve when you think too much about yourself? Will you become smarter or more loving? Do you know yourself better? No, you only will become someone more vain and proud. The path to competence occurs through the action you have in the world. You will understand the self better and will evolve when you see the way your actions affect the world, how the things that you make affect the world. So you have to think more about the world, not just in yourself, man. And one thing I promise you see yourself better when you realize that your actions affect people around you. So you don't need to spend time thinking about yourself. Feeling like a disciplined person does not just focus on themselves, but on their actions and what benefits they bring to the world. You feel me? The fifth principle is remain detached from the desired through your life. Buddha states that attachment is the source of suffering. When you are attached to something you don't have, you suffer from the feeling that you don't have it. this thing happened to you when you lose something that you have a desire for it, like you suffer for the feeling of losing that. So just one person want things in the world, but they don't hold on to the desire. That is, they don't have these desires. They don't suffer because of it. They don't suffer because they don't have it. You feel me? Which also goes into the last one: accept the world as it really is. So for Musashi, it will make you become a more disciplined person. You feel me? If you live these 5 principles of Dokudo, it will be so more disciplined. So his 5 lessons: accept everything exactly as it is. Don't seek pleasure for pleasure's sake. Do not depend under any circumstance of a partial feeling. Lightly about yourself and deeply about the world. Remain detached from desire to your life. This video is just my interpretation of Musashi's principles. Maybe you don't like it, or just don't believe in it. I don't know, even if I believe in everything that he said, but everything I know, but that if you put into practice what I said in the video, maybe you see the change in your life. You feel me? So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like, leave your like. It helps me a lot. Consider subscribe, please, if you want. And I see you later. I love you. See ya.